Whenever you're ready, let me know there, guy. Waiting on you.
I am. Apparently, I've been recording for 7 hours. I was taking pulses at work today.
What's a pulse?
Okay, carry on. We just started.
Alrighty then. Welcome to Stay True Sundaze.
And that's COVID cough.
Season 3, Episode 1. Your auntie's fucking favorite podcast. Today, our special guest is Patrick. And Patrick, we're waiting on Andrew again. Sorry. I'm sorry.
We're here, dude.
All right. Ready? Go.
Ooh.
I'm not going to lie. This is the second time I've ever done this with the drink that I regret doing it with. The first time was like a Moscow Mule.
Scorching hot lava.
And this is a hot coffee. And I totally forgot. Very weird.
Esophagus is...
My tongue feels like it's melting. So there it is right there.
There it is.
Before we start, Patrick,
What's up?
I have a quick question for you. On a scale from 1 to 10, if you were to rate Andrew's JiuJitsu,
what would we kick it off with me for? What is this?
what would you rate it as? Honestly.
Not to put me on the spot, but Andrew's a lot to deal with. So,
thank
yeah,
you.
Thank you. We'll give him, what was my scale? 1 to 10?
1 to 10, 10 being the best.
We'll give him like an 11 and a half.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Yeah, it's a
so,
lot.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Dude.
so he's doing his black belt ceremony tomorrow, is what you're saying.
Well, we got to jump him in. Oh, now he knows about it.
Shit.
Dang it, my bad.
Yeah.
He'll-
It's supposed to be a surprise.
We'll start over.
Now he's going to deploy the jujitsu on us. That's not good.
That's it. That's over now.
Dude, I've said it 1,000 times. Yeah, I don't roll with Andrew at all anymore. It's not worth my body. It hurts too much. I'm like, no thank
Dude,
you.
it's sometimes an ego thing because, like, how good do I want to feel about myself today? Sure, I'll roll with Andrew.
Stupid.
If I want to feel really good, I go roll with one of the girls. You know.
Until they catch you in an armbar and you're like, I don't feel so good now.
Listen, I don't let that happen. Usually I get tapped way before an armbar. Come on, now. Way before an armbar.
Just going like, how many minutes is left? I'm fucking tired. It's usually how it is. Especially the Q. Q will make you tired quickly.
No, you don't realize how nice Q is being to you most of the time
I know.
until you catch him with something, and then he turns it on, and you're like, I thought I was winning for a minute. No.
Wait, you guys catch Q and things? Because I don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I caught him in, I don't even remember what, and I was like, are you letting me have this? Fine, I'll take it. And then he just punished me for the remaining 3 minutes.
He's like, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I'll
You're in a
just...
pretzel.
Yeah, I'll see how many times I could tap you in 3 minutes. Turns out a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Record
crazy that
breaking.
Q is like not my age.
No.
He's only like double my age.
Yeah.
And he's like at the end of the round, he's like, oh, good job. And I'm like, like I'm dying, dude. Hold on.
Oh, no, the best part is when he walks into class because he's all like messed up, like, oh, my back. He's all crippled. And then the moment Manny's like, hey, we're going to roll. And he's like, yes. And then all of a sudden he's just...
He turns into like Bane. He like hits a button. He's like all fucking fixed and shit.
You were born in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I was
good.
born in it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, pin this. You were talking about a Batman comic. Andrew loves Batman for some reason.
that's
We'll get into the
Oh,
superhero
yeah.
talk. Do not worry. For those of you that are wondering, yes, Patrick and Andrew are both jiu-jitsu masters, and I am their cheerleader. I'm the one that they roll with if they want to feel good about themselves. And you know what? As long as I can make your day, that's all that matters. But yeah, dude. Freaking, I think the first time I saw you roll, Patrick, you were in a no-gi. And you were still are, but absolutely jacked. Like, I was like, holy fuck. And then it took me a while. Then I met you officially. Then you were like a good guy. I was like, okay. He's not gonna kill me.
He's a cool jack.
Yeah, he's a cool jack. you're undercover jacked is what Andrew says, you know. But you were like cool as fuck. I was like, I'll roll with you. Never again. Never again. I will watch you roll. I will not roll with you. I'll tell you what. Dude, and just hearing you say you're a white belt, I was like, what the fuck? What do you got to do to get to a blue belt, right?
What we got? 4 stripes? You
No,
got 4
I got
stripes?
3.
3?
Yeah.
So you need one more stripe on your white belt.
Yeah.
And then you're blue.
Yep.
And does that come with time and effort, or does it come with like skills? Like what it weighs more? Is it time you're there and really trying and learning skills, or like, no, I learned these skills like hella fast. So I got,
I think it's a little bit of both. Like, our professor really wants to make sure you're ready for the blue belt. So some people get there faster, but there is definitely a component of like you got to show you're willing to just like go there, crush it, be consistent, fight through stuff. Essentially tap out a bunch of times and not just like oh, I feel like, you kind of had it, but like, now I'm going to try to get out of this. I'll tap right before I'm about to lose consciousness.
Or a broken elbow.
Yeah, definitely recommend tapping before that. But like, you got to have a little bit of grit as well as know the techniques and stuff like that. So
that's what I think we talked about that. I didn't know there were stripes.
Do
That's
tournaments boost your fucking?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, because the last thing,
I've got to do one.
dude, the last thing you want to do, because I never thought I'd do a tournament. So I was like, who needs to worry about takedowns? Like, I'll just sit down, slap hands, like, we'll roll. That's cool. And then I signed up for one because Manny asked me one day, he was like, you're doing the tournament, right? I was like, yeah, I guess I am now. So then I was like, oh no, I have to get really good at the takedowns.
Yeah.
But then I started paying attention to every little thing, and I was like, oh, I suck at this, I suck at that. I'm going to go put on my karate pajamas and try to strangle another grown man in front of an arena of people. And I kind of don't want to be the one getting strangled. Well, it turns out I did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see?
Oh, so this was awesome. Apparently, my second roll, I got like a cut on my head or something.
What?
So my ref was this really large Portuguese dude.
Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese. And
That's pretty good.
yeah, I'm just like trying to like strangle this dude, and he starts screaming at me. So I'm like, oh, what did I do? I'll stop, large man. And then they're like,
large man.
they call over the little medic guy, and he goes, oh, that's not even that bad. I was like, I didn't tell anybody to stop this.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't want blood on the mat. So, they fixed me up. They kind of put us like back in the position similar to what we were. And the dude sneaks in a collar grip I wasn't aware of. And the guy just goes over, the ref is just like, go for it. And I was like, wait, no. And all of a sudden I'm just like, whatever. And Maddie's like, do this. He didn't see that he snuck in that collar grip. And I just got strangled in front of everybody.
Did you gi and no gi on that tournament?
No, I've only done gi.
I'm probably gonna do gi too if I do one.
Yeah,
I like to
definitely.
Do you get people by the gi and
People by the they're geepy.
They're
Geepy. Do you get nervous before? Do you get nervous before tournaments?
Hella nervous.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
If no one's like watching this video, if you saw him, you'd be like, how is he nervous for anything?
So I'll put it like this: the first time, because I've done I used to do a lot of competitive CrossFit stuff, so like I've competed in front of people, so I was like, oh, this will be fine. And then you line up down that row, that bullpen, then all of a sudden you just get this adrenaline dump, and I was like, oh no, and I got like the high pitched voice and everything. I was like, oh, this is great. My first match, I pull close guard, and I'm just trying the 2-on-1 just so hard. Ryan's yelling at me on the side. He goes, Patrick, you're only 2 minutes in. You should breathe. And I was like, oh, I don't think I've taken a breath. So I take a breath, and then I let go of my hands. And like when you're just death gripping something, you let go.
Arm pump.
Then you can't like re-grip. And I was like, oh no, this is not good.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was terrible.
How many tournaments have you done?
2, so this will be my third one.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
And
Crazy,
right
that's
off
awesome.
the bat, in my second tournament, this crazy white belt pulled like a flying armbar on me, and he nailed it.
Really?
I felt everything in my elbow pop and readjust.
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
Q did that to me.
Yeah.
My arm was sore for like a week and a half, like literally hurt. And he stopped because he heard the pops.
Oh, yeah.
Good guy. Good guy.
Oh, my sports chiro, she was like, yeah, you came real close to surgery. You should just win next time. I was like, I'll do my best.
Next time, don't let that happen.
Okay.
You're going to the one on the 27th of November.
Yep.
Where's that going to be?
Stockton Arena.
Oh, that's very close.
Yeah.
I think Andrew should go.
He should, definitely.
Dude, I'll make the
I
nicest
think it's
sign.
too late to sign up.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it is definitely not. I think you can still get the free rash guard, too.
No, that's fast.
So you're getting the emails.
I checked. I may have been on there and signed my name and been like, how do I
Damn
do
it.
this? I'm not sure. I'm just not going to do it right now.
Dude, why not? You're hella fucking good, dude. Especially
But
for
see,
the
look,
people
look,
that
look.
are
All
also
this
on your
hype
level.
right here, and then if I fucking lose, I'm going to feel like,
So what, you
shit.
lost? Who
Bro.
cares?
I'll be pissed, dude.
So-
then I'll have to be in the gym hard as fuck.
and then you'll do the next one, and you'll be even better.
I'll be so mad. I'll have to be in there like, all right, we started at 6. I'll be there at 4:30.
Andrew's gonna hate roll with everybody.
I know, dude.
No
It's gonna be
taps.
bad. It's
No
gonna be
taps
bad.
with Andrew.
I'm gonna hurt
You're dying.
myself.
I'm down for that. I'll watch. I just won't roll with you.
Dude.
Be like, go get him, Andrew.
Yeah.
You can sit next to me where I usually sit when
Yeah.
in class when Andrew rolls, right on the side, right there. That's fucking
I don't
awesome.
know. I'm
Okay,
thinking about it. Who knows?
I
Who
think you
knows?
should.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think it should be majority votes. Say aye.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 2-1.
That's 2-1, dude.
You got to do it now.
Fuck.
I think
We
you
already
should.
know they have your email, so
No, they don't. I went on their website.
Oh, so you know how to sign up.
Kinda. See, I went all the way to like putting in your coach's name and like, all that stuff, and I was like, oh.
So you're like 90% there.
Beating already, and I was like,
oh, dude, you got to.
And tournaments are 3 rolls, correct?
Yeah.
6 minutes apiece. And how long do you have?
Well, it depends
They're
on your
5.
class, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
5 minutes. Okay.
For us, it's 5.
How much time do you get in between rolls?
It kind of depends on your bracket and everything, because I've had as much as 10 to 15 minutes, or they're like, hey, are you ready to go again? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, cool, when these guys finish, you'll go.
And you're like gasping already for air.
Where do you?
Dude, I will say, though, I was used to doing the CrossFit competition thing, so there's always a warm-up area, so, you can get your heart rate up, all stuff. Nah, they're like, oh, it's your time, report here, go to the bullpen, get checked out, wait, go stand there, and then they'll just call you up. So do some calisthenics on the side, do some stuff to get warm, because that helped so much on the second one that I did. But yeah, there's literally no area for it. They'll just have you step on the mat.
Dude, that was like Javier's tournament. I was there, and he was like, he rolled, and the first match he did, he was like dead. And when we roll at practice, he's like never dead. I'm like, damn. He's like, dude, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And like he had to roll like right away. It was like whoever was rolling at that time, when they were done, the same thing. He had to go up next. And he was like telling coach, he's like, I don't know if I can do it, dude. Like, I'm so tired. And I was just thinking, like, that's crazy, because I know my cardio ain't that good.
Well,
it's pretty good.
And it's the adrenaline, and like I'm sure you just lock up and think strength and fucking grab, and I'm gonna beat you. Hold your breath. I know, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's how it's the problem. That's part of the problem.
Wait, hear that? That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You didn't say it's not what would happen. That's yes. What are
You're
doing it?
Yeah. So I'll see you on the 27th.
I'm gonna wear my shirt that says
continued.
"Go Andrew" with pom poms.
I'm just gonna keep checking the roster for the Strive Academy. Like, Andrew, I don't see your name yet,
Is it
buddy.
Rosper?
Yeah.
Dude, do it. You did CrossFit competitions.
Yeah.
So, what was your nervous level for jiu-jitsu competition tournament for a CrossFit? Were they even the same, or were they Were they like super hard on the same level, different pages though?
Definitely different pages, but I would say the jiu-jitsu one is much more intense, just because, in CrossFit you can go out there and like, yeah, it turns out I'm not the best exerciser.
True.
But in jiu-jitsu, you're like, so it turns out this dude can strangle me at will, and everybody saw. So it's like, it's a different level.
I see. It's a little
It's
more.
like a shame. Like, he beat me like man on man.
Yeah, but you know what? It's all like how you take it, because like when I said that dude like snuck that grip in and then got me, I just like looked up and looked at Manny, and he just like kind of laughed. He goes, he snuck one in on you. And I was like, yeah,
Bastard.
he did.
Meet me outside. How about that?
Motherfucker.
Right
Yeah. But just a lot of it is just like whatever. So some of the tournaments that I've been at, sometimes the refs make like funky calls, and it's just like, that really sucks. But, at the end of the day, you're paying money to go like compete. And I always just look at it as, this gives me the motivation to improve my jiu-jitsu and then go test where I'm at, which is why I've always done the competitions with CrossFit. Because like, hey, I'm going to class, I'm working out, I'm building all this fitness. Let's see how good my fitness is. This will show me the areas I need to work on, right? So that's the same thing with the tournament. Because honestly, I was just showing up to classes, not really like paying attention and trying to remember the move of the day or really assess what's going on. And I just kind of did that for a long time. And I signed up for that tournament, and I was like, oh no.
I should probably remember.
Yeah.
I should probably figure out this whole jiu-jitsu thing and not just, go to class and be like, I want to wrestle. So
I'm in that stage.
Put 2 and 2 together here.
Yeah, I should probably learn all the stuff that Manny has been telling me for months now.
Dude, that's easier said than done, because we learned a few things, and I really paid attention, and then Manny was like, live drill, go. And I, forgot everything. I was looking at Dom, I was like, dude, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. He's like, and he like walked me through. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, dude. So we switched real quick, and then Dom, did the moves on me, and then I kind of like got on the flow. But right when Coach said go, I was like, nothing
Nothing
stayed.
Usually it happens to me like the day after. Like I'm at like rolling, and I'm like, oh, what was that move we did like that day? Fuck, like was it? And it's all like so specific, like the moves that it's like if you don't have your hand at this grip, it's not going to work. Or if you're not like your head's on this side and not this side, it's not going to work. So it's like. I'd go to coach. Hey, coach, what we learned the other day? We passed the thing and
but then you
bite the arm.
But you don't know like the lingo, so he's like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm like, it was like in this position. I had your arm here, like trying to explain to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah."
Coach is a solid
Coach is
statue,
awesome.
no moving though. He's like, show me again, Andrew.
That'll never work on me.
Dude, but the weirdest thing will happen, like 6 months from now, you'll just all of a sudden be rolling with somebody, and you're like, I remember the move that I couldn't remember 3 days after I learned it, and you'll just do it, and you're like,
3 minutes for me.
shit, yeah, this is amazing. I'm so good at jiu-jitsu. Then Q will come in and punish you. So
Yeah, I usually have like a little pattern, not a pattern, but like a set of few things that I'm like, I should try this now. Like I'm just gonna keep trying this, keep trying that, and then maybe add another one in if I can remember it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
kinda
like,
hard to think.
I'm kind of the same. I'm like, get him on the ground, go for the neck. They're already on the ground, go for the neck.
eyes.
Yeah.
You just thumb to the eyeballs.
So free jiu-jitsu lesson for everybody out there. Just listen to some Wu-Tang, protect the neck. No matter what, protect the neck. Just, you know.
Seriously, dude, that was one of my worst problems when I started. Everybody, I'd go to I'd get my back and I'll just like straight to the neck, or like go for a shot and they'll take the neck. I'm like, dude.
Oh, yeah, because your natural response when you don't know jiu-jitsu is like, I need to get away from this. And you just give them your neck and like, oh, it's Christmas early.
Yeah.
They're like, thanks. I've only been taken my neck 3 times. 4 times.
5 times.
No, it was 4 for sure. And there
18 times.
Okay, that's I give it up every time. Like, take
4
it.
times.
I dare you. Well, now I try to let people get to it, and I try to get out of it, which I'm okay at getting out of it. But I'm at the point now more so where I just don't get panicked. Oh, I take that back. I panic with Andrew sometimes, and I'm in his clothes guard, and I'm like freaking out, dude, because I can't get out of it. I'm like, and then he's like monkey clawing at me, pulling me down. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I look over, and I just make sure coach is not watching me just get manhandled, and I'm like, I can't do anything. I tell everybody, you get within Andrew's grasp, any type of his reach from his feet or his hands, like an octopus, just you're done. You're just like this on his chest, like fuck.
No, you know what's terrible is if you roll with coach, especially in the gi.
I would not want to waste his time.
Insane,
I'd be wasting his time.
No, he's just so slow, and he'll just like make one grip, and he'll take his sweet time just making that grip, and it's like, no, I don't quite like it. And
But
he'll just get
you
it.
can't pull out of it.
How?
dude.
Yeah.
You're not pulling out
And then
of it,
he'll
dude.
just keep working his way to where he wants to go, and there's nothing you can do to stop him.
No, there's been a match, not a match, but we were rolling one time. Match. Dude,
It was a match to you.
Yeah, it was my exhibition match of my life.
Of my life.
Yeah, so he's getting the 2-on-1.
Yeah.
And I knew it was coming. The shoulder drag, the arm drag.
And there's
nothing you can do, man. He just grabbed you by the arm, and I'm like, and I'm pulling, but I'm still going in.
That's insane.
He's just like slowly to the ground, and he just goes, my back.
Yep.
Calm. Not
Yeah.
a
That's
breath.
insane.
I don't even think he breathed once.
No.
I think he just meditates while fucking
His heart-
destroying me, and I'm like, all right.
His heart was sitting at 23 beats per minute.
I
He's
suck.
just that calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did one demonstration. I had a question, and he demonstrated it on me. And, dude, he was like, okay, now it was the double under or something, you know? Dude,
On the legs.
nothing. No, he was laying on top,
Oh.
and I had to add the double underhook, and I had to lift and, you know? Dude, no. He literally grabbed every different part of me and, like, shoved his knee behind my knees. And, dude, I was, like, off the ground. And I was like, his elbow and his knees are touching. That's it. He's not lifting me. That's just how.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He's
dude, there's
strong,
nothing to do.
dude.
Nothing to do. And it was literally like moving, like a bag of
Concrete.
A bag
He's
of
like
concrete.
he's like concrete when he
that's
grabs you.
already
It's
been
like,
hardened.
"Krunk."
Yes, a bag of concrete that's already been mixed and cured for 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you do? That's crazy. It's insane. Man, I can't handle that. It gives me
And he's
anxiety
not even.
thinking about
That's
it.
not even him trying.
No, he was
one-
demonstrating. What the fuck?
One time he was like, "Oh yeah, Pat, let's roll," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And he's like,
Sweating.
"Yo." No, so there was another time though that he like caught me. I had just rolled with a bunch of people, and
Oh, yeah.
and I was like just walking over to the side like I need to sit down. He goes, "Hey, you want to roll?" I was like,
You can't say no.
Shit,
You can't say no.
I'll say no.
You can't
Yeah.
say no.
"No, but
I'll throw up before I say no.
so like
Rolling. Sorry, coach.
But dude, so like I was in open guard and I was actually doing a really good job defending, and then I just saw him switch it on. So he was going like real slow. Then all of a sudden he started coming at me fast, and I just felt like a panic for my life. Like,
Damn.
what? He took the kid gloves off. Like,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, I'm not ready for that. You need to
Yeah.
put those gloves back on.
Yeah.
Like,
Was he doing the crawl thing? On his,
What?
The scoot when he's like scooting at you?
no, he was standing. But
he was
like,
standing, okay.
yeah. So he was like trying to pass my open guard, and I just like
Oh,
was doing
you're on your bot. On the,
yeah. So I just kept like being like sticky feet and, just like trying to shut everything down. Then he just like picked it up real fast. And then he just got tired of doing this shit. So then he just stepped across and like side control mount and just crushed my soul.
Yeah. And everything in between your ribs and your skull and your soul. And dude. Sometimes I get tired watching Coach roll. And I'm just, dude, me and Andrew were walking out. I was like, let her coach. And he was doing something. He's like, you guys have a good rest of your night. And I was like, but he stopped, pinned him. And the dude's like, I forget what it was. But it was like trying to get out of him. He's like, you guys have a good rest of your night. And I was like...
Yeah, it's always like that. Or he's rolling hella hard. He's going hella hard. Like, you can just tell, like, the intensity. He's like, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, 30 seconds.
Dude, it's funny because he said it so calmly, but I hear 30 seconds. I'm like, still? Fuck.
It's like 30 seconds.
Evade.
You know what's horrible? When you're rolling with him and then he does the calm 30 seconds, then you feel him pick up the pace. You're like, fuck. He's setting something terrible up to tap me with.
Squeeze hard and don't let go.
Dude, I will not. First of all, I'm not afraid of rolling the coach. I'm afraid of wasting his time, let's be honest, because he would just be like, Mark. He's like, I just don't want to roll with him. Have him be like, I can be doing so much other stuff.
Nah.
And now this guy's freaking trying to. And I would never want to be the one like, hey, coach, you want to roll? Like, Mark, come on. Dude, come on. I'm going to get to the point where maybe he asks me. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But, where I get to the point where I'm walking off side. I have all the techniques of getting out of it, though. It's just 2 fingers right to the back of your throat, throw up real quick. Like, coach, I'm not feeling good. Dip real quick. Leave the shit. Come back for it next Tuesday. I don't even care. How do you train all of this? Questions, little shift. I want to know more about you. I know you're a jiu-jitsu master. Okay, we get it. You're a superhero. Okay,
relax.
Jeez, okay. How do you do all this training? And I see it on your Instagram. You post a lot of training. You're always training. And I'm assuming it's a garage gym?
Yeah.
Pretty badass setup, too. I really like it. You mentioned you have a pack of huskies?
Yes.
Now, what determines it being, like, what's the number that determines it and makes it a pack?
That's a good question. I think if you have, like, one husky, you just have a husky. If you have 2 huskies, it's like, cool, you have a couple dogs.
Yeah.
But once you get to, like, 3 or more...
Have you seen The Hangover?
Yeah.
Alan was a one-man wolf pack.
Yeah.
So... I don't know. Well, you could. I mean, there might be a bunch of packs out there people don't know about. Don't sell your pack short, people. Is what I'm getting at.
No. Well, so my dog Doug is definitely not a one-dog.
Awesome fucking name, dude. I love that name, Doug. So fucking sick.
I got Doug, Delilah, and Roxy.
Oh, so you got 3.
Yeah.
Doug, Delilah, and Roxy. That's very cool. And who's oldest?
Doug.
It sounds like it.
Hell yeah.
No.
Doug runs the pack.
The oldest.
No, dude. So Doug is such a baby. The other day, I was like trying to work, and he's like, "Dad, I need to be held in your lap." So I'll get halfway up and you need to pick the rest of me up. And then he just sits there looking happy as hell like, this is awesome.
This is actually what I wanted to do
He's not a
all
puppy.
day.
Yeah. No.
He's not a puppy. No, I've seen pictures. He's my size pretty much.
Yeah. And then he just gets down and he's like, cool, happy, thanks, bye.
Covered. You're covered.
It seems like huskies got hella personality though. Like I have this girl on Instagram I follow. She has a husky and it's always like making the weirdest noises and like howling hella funny, like just doing stupid shit. I'm like, huskies are a trip. Weird.
No, I find it hilarious because everybody sees Doug and he looks like this ginormous wolf, but he has the most girly bark ever. It's all high pitched, and I'm like, bro, except for when I'm cooking something.
Down, Jack.
Yeah. Except for when I'm cooking something, he'll stand up on his hind legs and he'll get all bobbly head and big chested, and then he gets all the bass and he's like, wolf.
Okay, here you go.
He's like, hey, motherfucker.
I'm like, nah, bro, I know you.
Yeah.
You're not that tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit down. He's like, fine.
He's like, all right.
Is Doug your favorite? You could be honest. They don't watch my podcast.
You talked about it twice already to Doug.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is he your favorite?
He's my first. So
okay.
definitely, I got to do like
OG.
the good dog parent, stance. Like none of them are my favorite, but like everybody likes Doug. He does have his own Instagram. Just saying.
He does. I will follow.
Doug is for 209.
Oh,
Doug is
shout out 209.
Yeah,
dude.
He reps like that.
He's a gang member.
Yeah. Well, I found him off the streets.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Belongs to the streets.
Gangbanger.
Yeah, so I had a gym in downtown Stockton, and one night I had my class like running half the classes inside doing something with the barbell, and I'm like, I should go check on the runners because they're running in downtown Stockton. So I walk out.
They're fine.
And I see this wolf in my parking lot, and I freeze like, oh God, this is where I died. No one's going to believe this in my obituary.
He was sitting down for jiu-jitsu, getting ready, tying his belt.
No, like the movie Gray, just like, okay, I need to get some glass and,
That movie's cool.
That movie is full of anxiety. Sorry, keep going.
Oh, so he runs inside the class, and I hear everybody freak out. So like I go in there, I capture this dude. I literally had sweats on at the time. I took the string off. I was like, put that around his neck. I was like, I caught you. And he looked at me like, damn it, you did. I guess I'm yours.
I'm yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're my owner now.
No, yeah.
I'm Doug.
Yeah. He's like, I could totally defeat this thing, but I can't. You got me.
How old is he?
I don't know because he was a stray. I kind of guessing around 7 or 8.
Oh, he's older.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an old man.
Yeah.
What about your other ones?
Delilah was also a stray. Doug's milkshake brought Delilah to the yard one morning a year later.
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit.
Yeah.
He just standing outside smoking a cigarette, flexing
Yeah.
his muscles like,
209 tat on his
what
neck.
up? Yeah, exactly. He was slinging dope. And not anymore. You cleaned
Yeah.
him up, obviously,
Yeah.
but he,
Yeah.
at one point, probably was. It's okay, though.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you're finding him in people's backyards, and you're like, hey, another dog.
To my
Shoelace,
pack.
yeah.
Weird.
To my back.
Is that not how you find dogs?
Not me. Shit,
Oh,
maybe.
well.
I have 5 more of you.
Well,
Come join.
dude, it is
Doug is
legit.
driving. Doug's driving the
Yeah.
van.
It's legit a problem because everyone's like, "Oh, you're the husky guy. Would you like another one?" Like, no,
see?
No.
I'm at capacity. Like, no vacancy.
Dude, you gotta have enough to pull a sled.
No, they pull me on rollerblades.
Do they?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Inline skates?
Yes.
You know, I may have been thinking about getting some sick trick inline skates and bringing that shit back and just ripping around downtown.
The straight
Bro.
line skate?
Yep,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like the fours or whatever, dude. But like the trick ones where you can like slide and grind, you
Yeah.
know?
So you look cool with the grinding part.
Yeah, but I don't want the But I don't want the fours not side by side. You know, we
Can
ain't
you
out
get the
here doing
glowing one too? So it glows in the
that.
dark.
He probably does shit. Like I feel like Doug's glow. You know,
Dude.
Doug's just skating in front of you. That's sick.
One time, Doug and I entered a ugly Christmas sweater contest, and
Couldn't win because he's so cute though.
I'm pretty sure some chick got it just because she's a lady. Doug and I were robbed. We definitely had more applause, but
We were robbed.
Yeah.
She had
I'm totally
female
over it.
body. And I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, and clearly I do not, so I lost.
Yeah.
it happened,
And I was
man.
wearing clothes and she
Life
was
is life is sexist.
Yeah, I was like, do you even have a sweater on? That's part of the contest rules. You need to disqualify her. It's ridiculous.
Who did bit right here, man?
I take mine off and you ask me to put it back on or leave. That's
shit.
just strings of yarn. That's it.
Yeah. Wait, what happened? So you guys entered an ugly sweatshirt contest.
Yeah. And we came runners up. I was like,
Motherfuckers, dude.
yeah. But Doug actually used to love wearing a sweater, and people would be like, why is your husky who's designed for the snow wearing
Yeah.
a sweater? I was like, because there's a reason he's named Doug.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite husky well.
No. And what's your third? Daisy? No.
Delilah. So I have
Delilah
Delilah
and-
and Roxy.
Roxy. So what's up with Roxy? She's your least favorite, obviously. Or saving
Dude.
best for last.
So Doug and Delilah came into the house and like, hey, this is pretty nice digs. Let's start a family. And I was like, damn it. So I had these husky puppies, and
Oh!
yeah, Delilah.
they made sex.
Yeah,
Got
they
it.
made the sex.
Yes.
they
made
did
us big sex.
successfully.
Oh, shit.
But no, so Delilah is just a gangster ass mom. Because like I read up on all the stuff like what's this like when dogs have puppies or whatever. And like there's a lot of noise. Delilah was just chilling, right? I made this little whelping box for her or whatever. She didn't want shit to do with it till the day of. Just jumps in like, I'm gonna have puppies.
How many did she have?
She had 6, and the only reason I could tell was like, she's breathing a little bit heavy, and then she was like licking behind her tail, and I lifted her tail. I was like, there's a puppy.
Oh,
and then,
God, I would throw up all over her.
dude, she was popping them out.
Oh, God.
Almost every 25 to 30 minutes exactly, except for Roxy came out 5 minutes after the 4th puppy, and literally Delilah looked at me like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't deal with that right now. Like, I just have this other one, so I had to like rub her stomach to get her to breathe and all this stuff. So she was the runt. So every time I'd come home from work, I would like grab a couple puppies and chill on my couch, and I'd always grab her. And she was the first dog to get vocal, and she scolded me when I came home. Like, where the fuck have you been all day?
A lot of
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
A lot.
So I was like, right there. I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Mine.
Yep.
That's cool.
Did you sell the other ones or give them away?
I sold them, and really I just wanted to make sure they were going to good homes, so I just
Yeah.
asked for enough to make sure like you could afford to upkeep the husky and all the damage they're going to do to your property.
That's yeah.
So
And how do you maintain the fur aspect? Because your boy likes to wear, like Andrew, like to wear the darker colors, you know.
Rocked out. So.
Yeah.
yeah, don't.
He's like, all
He's
my
like, he
clothes
doesn't
are
have-
light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he say he doesn't have no black on him right now. That's for a reason.
Yeah, and before them, I was like blacked out everything. Like, yeah, it's a black shirt, I'll get it. Now I'm like, do you got gray? How about a lighter color?
Yeah. Do you have anything lighter than that?
Yeah.
Lighter. I'm gonna go shirtless. Fuck it. Isn't your gi black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep that in the garage, like hung up away from.
I was gonna say it looks very clean, and so I wouldn't think you had huskies. That's funny.
Oh well, sometimes I'll go there. I'm like, yeah, clean gi. Then I'll take it out. I'm like, oh, it's still covered in like hair and lint and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, dogs.
Yeah.
and I feel bad because everybody's like got a crisp gi and they don't have huskies, and I'm like,
not mine, dude. Mine's getting yellow.
got
Mine's no
that
longer
gi.
white, dude. I love the white look though. The white looks nice,
so clean.
Which is so funny.
except for when it gets.
Because his wardrobe, you look in his closet, you can't. All the shirts look the same. They're all the same color, black.
Yeah.
That's it. The only thing white on him are his socks, shoes, and his friend. That's me.
You're Mexican.
I am half Mexican. Yeah. I look white though, so I identify as an attack helicopter. Actually, obviously. So, dude, Okay, question. I'm gonna go back.
All right.
So, how long ago did you get these dogs?
So I've had Doug for 5 years,
Jeez.
Delilah for 4, and then Roxy is actually turning 3 this month.
Okay,
yeah.
so a little bit of time. When did you start doing the Nitro cold brew coffees?
Oh, that
When
was
did that become a hobby?
Oh, that was during the pandemic.
Oh, that's right. Remember you talking about that? Your friend started it, and you're like, "Yeah, motherfucker, watch this." Black belted everything and made it way better.
No,
just kidding.
so
Shout out your friend, respectfully.
So my friend is actually doing his own roasting, and he was the one that's like, "Yeah, check out this
That's
website."
right.
There's so many different flavors I was unaware of. There's over like 300 of them that you can get and mix, and they like fruity pebbles and
for
stuff.
coffee.
Yeah,
That's very odd. How do you get your flavor?
dude,
Amazon.
pretty much, yeah.
Really?
Oh, I'm surprised Jeff Bezos hasn't like dropped a little thank you, Patrick card in there. You know, I
next
order
one's
a
for
lot.
free.
Yeah, I order a lot of shit.
You're an Amazonian? Says my dad.
Hey, you know what? A couple of the delivery drivers we're friends now.
So same with my dad. They actually know my dad so well. They know me, and they wave to me when they see me around Lodi. I'm like, who the fuck is this UPS guy?
One of the UPS guys will actually deliver something to my neighbor, and he'll be like, "What's up, buddy?" Like, you know, he'll get out and talk to me, and I'm like, "Don't you have a route?"
He's like, "Yeah, I'll get to it." We actually, my route majority was your house, so I'm done. Actually,
Yeah, and you don't have any orders today. Weird. You okay?
Just stops by to say what's up.
Yeah. I wasn't feeling it, man.
Yeah.
Do you sell any of this, or do you make it purely for hobby?
Right now it's just all hobby.
Really?
Yeah.
So how much do you think you what do you usually drop on like a batch? Let's say a gallon's worth.
Dude, it really kind of depends on the coffee I'm using. So, like I was talking to, I was just experimenting with that pumpkin pecan and that bourbon maple mix that I did.
Fire.
The
That
yeah,
really
it
sounds
came
amazing.
out really, really awesome. I need to do a bigger batch of it, but just the pumpkin pecan one was like a $20 bag. So
Fuck. And
yeah.
how many drinks do you think you get out of that?
If I'm doing my small like 48 ounce nitro thing, I could probably do maybe four runs of that.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I do like my big boy, it's basically half a bag.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
And then how long does it take from start to finish? Let's say on your most basic like the raspberry one you made, the one that I tried.
Oh, I think that one was a little over 42 hours.
Oh,
So-
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
just
really not bad. 2
Yeah.
days,
yeah.
roughly. Shoot, dude. Yeah, I was because like beer and shit like that, it takes like fucking weeks, you know. And then once you're done doing all the temperature changes and the sugars and raising I know a little bit. Then you gotta let it like fucking settle, and then you gotta let it settle and rest for like X amount of time, and then that could differ. And that's too much work. It's
Yeah.
like a month later you have a fucking beer. That's why when like breweries run out, they're out for a bit. And like 5 Window, we always go down there, and people always bitch. Oh, cream ale's not bad. Cream ale's not, dude. It fucking when they run out, like cream ale takes a while to make. Like chill, you know, fucking chill. They're like, do you work here? I'm like, no, but shut the fuck up, respectfully.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was telling, I told a lot of people about how you do the nitro. I was calling it cold brew coffee. My bad. Nitro cold brew sounds way better,
Dissed.
bro.
Sounds
It was
disrespectful.
amazing.
Way more sciencey.
Yeah.
Way more. It sounds cool.
Nitro,
Like
sounds fast.
yeah, like I'm gonna have some and run a marathon, the fastest ever though.
Yeah.
Obviously,
You
yeah.
could until you have that heart attack.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it.
There's a lot of caffeine in it.
And yeah, you told me 3
much-
cups in.
How much caffeine?
You told me.
Do you know? Like, can you break it
so-
down to an amount?
No, not really, but I'll put it this way. When you make like a hot coffee, a lot of the caffeine gets burned off in the
What?
process. Yeah, for the heating of it. Yeah. So when it's cold brew, none of that gets heated off. And there's a difference too between like when you do like a pour over or a French press, because it's not burning through like the drip, you'll get a lot of the oils where there's a lot of extra caffeine and stuff in it too. Cold brew has all of that in it. So
No
you're not
shit.
burning off any of the caffeine from the heating, and then you're also getting all the oils involved in there.
Fuck.
And the sneaky thing is with the nitro, because the nitro kind of tones down the bitterness, so it brings out any sweetness in the flavor in
Very
there.
sweet.
So yeah, you don't think it's as bad as it is until you get like 2 cups in and
No, I know.
I start feeling anxiety attack. Come on.
It didn't fuck my stomach up, and I had 3, and I felt like energized, but it wasn't, to me at least, it was a good, clean energy. Like I felt like I just did 100 push-ups, like, woo, I'm ready to go. But when I drink hot coffee, if I have 2 cups of that, I'm like sick anxiety, you know, like uncomfortable. But your stuff actually was hella tasty. I had 3, and I felt ready to go, not like, oh, I don't feel good.
Was this at the party?
Yeah. Well, it was so fucking sweet, and I was like, how much is there caffeine in here? Because it didn't taste like it, because it didn't taste
Marky
bitter.
was like hovering.
Yeah.
His body was just shaking. He was like hovering.
Dude.
He's like, you have another cup? I was like,
4.
Marky's going to explode.
Dude, and I'm already high. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very high energy.
what?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So having that, and you're like, oh, dude, there's a lot. And then other people chimed in like, oh, fuck, like, you're fucked. Then I got nervous. I was like, oh, shit. I gotta go before I make a fool of myself and expose my superpowers. I'm just kidding. I won't expose. Come on now. Wait, can we get on that topic real quick? I gotta ask everybody, what would your go-to superpower be?
Oh, dude, I would go full Wolverine, like the
look
healing
like
process.
the Wolverine.
Yeah.
That fits you very nicely. Carry on with your
Okay,
explanation.
yeah. Like super healing, right? Because it's like, okay, well, cool. You can rip me in half, but I'll heal back in another day, and I'll come catch you in your sleep.
Would you heal back your body parts find each other, or you just grow another body part?
Oh, I don't think he's regenerative. I think he just heals.
Yeah.
So what if you cut in half?
You would have to touch back together, right?
You know, I'm not sure because the comics get a little bit funky with that.
Yeah.
No, because like some storylines, Wolverine will go like be completely scorched with lava, so he's just bones. And you're like, okay, well, he's done, right? No, regenerates. But then other times, like, oh, he needs his other half to whatever. So it's all over the board. Yeah. But I think what's Deadpool's role? He just gets rid of like the dead body part and just grows it back.
Yeah. That's it.
Although that would be pretty awesome to be Donald ducking it for a little bit while your legs grow back.
Dude, okay, you would know this. And who is the redheaded chick that fucking Cyclops and Wolverine have a crush on? And she's like hella smart. She like controls everything. She like
tears
becomes
apart with her mind.
Yeah, she's like a bad person at the end.
Oh, the Phoenix.
It was a Phoenix.
Yeah,
Her Jean Grey.
becomes,
right?
Jean Grey becomes the Phoenix.
That's her name, is the Phoenix. Andrew was right.
Well, the Phoenix was like some space entity that like was like, your telepathy is strong enough, so I'm going to inhabit you, and then eventually just kind of takes her over.
Oh, because she's weak-minded.
No, she was
weak-minded
strong enough.
That's why she got taken over.
Yeah.
So is Wolverine your favorite out of the X-Men people?
Oh, absolutely. Him and Gambit.
Oh,
Gambit, the card guy.
Yeah.
What?
Huh.
Dude, the 90s cartoon, he was just such an asshole to everybody with his accents. Like,
yes.
This guy.
Huh.
Yes. I don't really read comics, but I do know of the older, like, I love all the older cartoons, not these fucking new age ones.
No, they're garbage.
But I like Wolverine. I think he would be my favorite. I like Cyclops. Did you know Cyclops doesn't produce that energy in his body? Yeah. He channels it from another like universe or whatever. Yeah, and
really?
And his eyes are the portal.
Yep.
Ah.
But he can't control it. That's why he has really.
Yeah.
But he can cut through everything. But those fucking goofy ass glass. Come on now.
Or some red lens Ray-Bans.
Yeah, and he has a cotton over his eyes too. Yeah. Come on, he's cutting through fucking steel buildings. And they're like, wait, get the gauze, gauze on him.
Some of the movies like he can't really cut through things really good. And I'm like, they need to make that shit so you can cut through the fucking earth. Earth.
Literally. Dude, well, that's the problem with comics is like the power scaling is all over the place depending upon who's writing or what. Yeah. So like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me this dude just easily like punched through that building, but now all of a sudden he's trapped in this room?
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you. We need to come up with our own fucking. I hate that.
They're all gonna be crazy fucking strong.
Dude, they're superheroes. They're OP. Like, come on. Like the Flash is the most powerful.
Dude, so we're gonna hold on the Flash. We're gonna get to that in a second. But I wish they did Nightcrawler better, dude. I hella like Nightcrawler because I like the whole fucking portaling thing.
Yeah, that is badass too.
I feel like you can make some badass fucking scenes off of that.
Dude.
In the animated series, he was such a gangster, but they didn't do anything with him for a while. They like killed him off. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, he was in the first couple episodes, then all of a sudden you didn't see him forever. It's like,
which is crazy.
Where's my boy?
Because he's literally a dope ass fucking superhero.
He's like
those
a
are badass
demon guy.
powers.
Yeah, he's like a little devil with that like fucking goes everywhere. That's
He's like the kindest, most gentle devil. He like feels bad, but you know.
I cannot
teleport.
Doesn't he have
do
like
that.
a knife or something? What does he carry? Or is his tail?
No.
His tail's like pointy.
Yeah,
I think
but-
he just jacks people.
Yeah.
What you're talking about, he was going to stab remember they froze time? He was going to stab the president or whatever, and he had the knife in his tail. But then, like, something happened, and, like, time unfroze, and he dropped the knife, and he, like, disappeared, and the knife was, like, sticking in the fucking desk. Dude, I like Jumper the most.
Jumper, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Andrew says, but Nightcrawler's badass, too. I would love that. Anywhere you want in the fucking world. Anywhere, at any time.
But
Yeah,
he's
that'd be
he's
my
had to been there
superhero,
though.
Jumper. Yeah. Well, he has pictures too. If he has a picture, you
If he
see
can
that,
visualize
like,
it.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
You've seen Jumper, right?
yeah.
Yeah. They could have done way better.
They could have
but-
done better, but the idea behind it is sick. Like, damn, if like somebody who was like a really good movie maker would make that same concept.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's sick.
Well, you know, all
Agreed.
that stuff comes back around because they got to do something with the IP before they lose it. I think they have like 7 years or something like that if they don't do anything, which is why we keep getting all these crappy remakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that fucking why? I'm like, dude, come up with something more better. Okay, I love Iron Giant. Love that cartoon. They need to remake it verbatim, exactly how it was in the cartoon, just real live action like Transformers. That would be fucking sick, dude. I love Iron Giant. You've seen Iron Giant,
Yeah.
right? Dude, so good.
Hogarth.
And Jennifer Aniston's the mom. I didn't. Gosh, dang, man. I want to give her all my children. I don't even want kids. Yeah, fuck that.
But she can have them all.
She can have every single. We'll have a pack of children.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
there you
Maybe
go.
they can pull you on your inline skates.
They will. Don't worry. And she can ride on my back, and we'll be like that. You know, keep running. Dude, yeah. You were talking about comics. What do you follow any like Marvel?
So I've started getting
Hulk
away
and
from
stuff.
like Marvel DC just because they're going way too woke and it's just not.
They are.
It's not
Yes.
good. Like the stories are just not good. So I've gotten
Yep.
more into like the indie stuff and even like the Japanese manga. Mm-hmm. Like there's this weird ass one, Junji Ito. He does these insane ass stories.
You're bilingual.
Oh, trilingual.
Oh fuck.
No, Leroy, there's a difference.
Son of a gun.
But like the one that I read was just this dude like takes his girl out to like the family beach house or whatever, and then these fish start like coming up onto the beach or it's like one fish, but it's got legs like coming out of his gills, and it like
fuck?
and it won't leave him alone, and she's freaking out because the smell is terrible because the fish is dead.
Yeah.
and it just follows him. But then it starts taking over all the sea life. So there's like sharks and all sorts of like crazy shit with these.
Walking around.
Dude, it gets crazy weird. And then
What
the thing
the-
starts like taking over people. Yeah, it's bananas.
What the fuck? It's like zombie-esque, but infects everything.
Yeah. And then he like includes a couple short ones at the end where there was this one where there's like a national park and there's these silhouettes of people in the rock and it's just deep and they don't know. And then these people start going, I think that's a silhouette of me. And then they'll go just stand in it and then they just like slide all the way down and never come back.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
is
it's
that,
super
dude?
creepy shit.
That's weird. That sounds way better than these. It's not like hella mainstream ass fucking superheroes that you've heard everything about either.
It's interesting stories.
Yeah.
I wanna read an interesting story. Tell me an interesting story. I don't care about dude's new gender identity. I don't
Same.
care.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
care.
respect you do your thing, but I
Yeah.
don't want to fucking
Yeah.
listen to it.
I think they try to make it like too like much like comedy now too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like the new ones, like they try to make too many jokes, and it's like okay.
And they're not even
Like-
funny.
Or what's super annoying is
Super
when,
annoying.
when somebody takes
I want to see something
like
explode, not fucking make me laugh.
no,
Yeah.
so Robert Downey does Iron Man and he does it phenomenally, but then the comics start making Tony Stark look like Robert Downey, and I'm like, come on, dude, he has never looked like that.
Yeah,
But now that's the standard look for Iron Man.
But I like that because whenever I see like, like this cartoon Superman doesn't look like the super like. Okay, first of all, I thought it was weird because I grew up watching Smallville,
Yeah.
and there was no other like roles played like people playing Superman. So when Superman came out, and I didn't know about the Christopher Reeves one, I was like, "What the fuck?" The return Superman Returns.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? They should have casted fucking Clark Kent Smallville.
plane or whatever.
Yeah, and he stops a plane. Come on, but but I feel like when it comes to the comic books, I kind of like that they're keeping it because like all the you know why? Because our generation, my generation, has grown up knowing Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
I feel like he was the best role for it. So if they are doing that,
yeah.
I kind of like that.
No, that's one of the ones that I just pick on all the time. Like Robert Downey Jr. nailed that role, knocked it out of the park.
Killed it.
Yeah.
They can't even find a damn Batman. Figure your shit out, Andrew.
Hey, listen here. I can do it.
Yeah, DC does some awesome animated movies, but they have not done well with the live action stuff.
No, the fucking Justice League sucks. I don't like any of the movies, but I just like Batman. Dude.
Yeah.
Batman is sick.
Like all of
Batman.
them. I like all the Batmans. I don't give a fuck.
Batman.
They're sick.
Dude, Wolverine killed Batman in a heartbeat.
I don't even know if I don't care that he's not strong. I think he's like this badass. He's just like dressed in black, and he's always like
he's
in
a
the
cop.
dark, dude. And he's like fucking killing shit. It's like, gangster.
Well, he always has that OP of like, but Batman has a plan for this.
Yeah,
like they write him out
you
of
would kill
everything.
me, but I wouldn't be there when you showed up. Like,
Here's my thing: if Batman's so badass and the world's greatest investigator, how come he can't catch the Joker?
he doesn't want to.
Oh, he keeps catching him, but he doesn't kill, so Joker keeps getting out.
But why?
Is there an earthquake?
I don't know. Why doesn't he kill the Joker? Fucking get rid of him.
He likes them.
So they
Yeah, he likes them. They're buddies.
buddies.
He's like, listen, stop doing that. Seriously.
don't get out of
all these
Arkham
people.
again.
Yeah.
Don't get out of, exactly.
Stay in there.
Stop killing everyone. Jeez.
Yeah, you only killed 30 people this time. That's better than last time, but I need you to stop. Like he just keeps getting out.
That's
Make
Batman.
me look bad.
That is Batman.
But then Batman wouldn't get to upgrade all his cool ass toys to go catch Joker.
Oh my gosh, dude! Can you imagine any one of our Batmans fighting the new Joker? Did you watch that movie when it came out? Was it fucking?
I like that movie.
Oh, and I was falling asleep. Andrew was like on the edge of his seat. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I like it. 'Cause it was not a
stupid
superhero movie, but it's like it's interesting.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It is.
Dude, I wanted my money back so bad.
There's just no fighting or like no action really.
I know.
But it was just like this could happen to somebody.
no
and This is
action.
how it probably happened.
Did
School
you
shooter.
hear? There was a dude in Japan that went on a talk show dressed up like the Joker from that movie, and I
everybody
guess
got
stabbed a bunch of people in like the subway or some shit. Yeah.
No
What?
way.
Yeah.
See?
Japan
Exhibit
going
A.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, they just did like an old like not old like a school shooter's mindset is I think how they based the movie because realistically like if he was a kid he would not go he already is a killer but if he was a kid or a teenager he'd be a school shooter and I was like fuck that's the only message that's like fuck like the the severity of like talking shit to someone and really pounding on them that's the only part I got out of it other than that when I was awake fuck that.
When I was there, I was thinking like looking around the fucking place like these motherfuckers. It's kind of sketchy in a public place watching this movie. I watched it at home. But yeah.
Did you like start stretching to deploy the jujitsu?
I wasn't at jiu-jitsu at the time.
Yeah. He could have handled his own, but
I
he
can't
wasn't
do
jujitsu wing, not yet. Gosh dang. Dude, real quick, last topic, I guess. Andrew has a motorcycle.
Oh.
He has 7 motorcycles. He rides them at the same time. All at once.
We have.
So I have an '08 Fat Boy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Gang bang.
You ever have a street bike?
No.
You strike me as a street bike type.
I grew up on the back of a Harley.
Ducati. Oh, I like Harleys too.
Yeah.
You strike me as like I thought you were gonna say I own a Ducati, something one of the fastest ones.
Oh
Fat
no.
Bob.
Does that one have 2 headlights in the front?
No.
No.
I got like the single fat headlight, but I was my bike is the first year that they put that big fat tire on the back.
Oh, okay. Yep. I was trying to think what Robert had, and I think he had a.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he had a Fat Boy. I can't remember what year it was.
Our friend Robert, he showed up on a cop bike. It like fucking is governed at to 70, and I was like, "Why do you have this?" Like, why not? I said, because it's girly. He said, "I don't care. I don't care." He talks like that. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's hella funny. He casually mentioned earlier that he got ran over by a car. The car was completely disintegrated, and the person survived somehow. But
He was
I
just
guess
regenerating.
pretty much. Yeah.
All right. So
He like was getting dragged. And he like lifted it up over him.
Oh, did the Wolverine scream?
Jiu-jitsu. The whole entire car was crushed in the middle.
yeah. So check this out. Graduated the police academy. Was actually on my way to interview with Stockton PD.
What?
And normally I just wear a little beanie helmet, not the full face. But I was like, I'm gonna be kind of like a pansy today. I'll wear the full face
Yeah.
one.
Screw those guys.
Down. Yeah. No, it gets better. So, lady runs a red light.
He has a full face.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh well, sorry.
My ears are too big for a half helmet. Dude.
But you're really good at jujitsu.
Yeah, so it balances it out.
So yeah, it makes up for it.
I just go super fast and we can see me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you're like, pansy I am. Put it on.
Yeah, put it
Okay.
on. Lady runs a red light. So I put my head through her windshield, put my knee through her wheel well, bounce off, slide in the fetal position, and I'm laying in downtown Stockton, and I see these dudes running up on me, and I'm on my back now holding my knee because that's just super painful. And I'm like, these guys are going to rob me. That's fine. As long as they don't touch my knee, they could have whatever. They run
take
up.
it.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, man, we're undercover PD. I was like, cool.
And they robbed you anyways? Just kidding.
Yeah,
Just letting you know. Give me your wallet. Yeah.
So, yeah, but they were standing around like, yeah, we came so fast because we heard there was a motor versus vehicle and we wanted to see the gore. I was like, well, cool. Could you slide my helmet under my knee so I don't have to hold a crunch position?
Why would they say that? Like, oh,
That's
yeah,
fucked
we just
up.
wanted to see somebody dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Those
Asshole.
fuckers.
yeah. So it was a cool story, bro. The medics show up and they're getting the surgical scissors out and they're going to cut my boots off. And I had spent a lot of time shining those things. I was like, you're not fucking cutting my boots off.
Damn.
And I'll fight you. So I took my boots off. Like I did the world's shittiest, longest crunch and like took my boots off. I was like, there, you can cut these stupid fucking slacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So,
should
like-
have cut the laces. Were they gonna cut the laces?
No, they
or
were just
the-
going to cut right down the side. I was like, you're not destroying my boots.
Motherfuckers.
So they're like, all right, give me the ambulance. Like, where do you want to go? This hospital, that one. I was like, bro, I don't know. I was hit by a car. Like, put it to you like this.
Wherever.
St. Joe's has hot nurses. I was like, I'm in a suit. Hot nurses
There
it is.
They, bring my half helmet so
Yeah.
they know what's up.
Yeah. Like this?
Yeah, so they know how gangster I am.
Wait, you didn't have your half helmet. You had-
No, I had my pansy
leave it
helmet.
behind,
Yeah,
leave it behind.
leave it.
Go home and get my half helmet real quick.
So
Yeah, leave it behind.
So we get there, and the dude puts me in a wheelchair with 4 small wheels and, like, wheels me, like, right down the hallway, like, into the main area. I was like, cool. And the lady's like, you need to come to the counter. I was like, all right. So I go to get up, and she goes, no, in the wheelchair. I was like, I'll use my good leg to, like, pull myself over there. Fill out this
Yeah.
paperwork. You have to fill it out over there.
What?
You,
They give you an actual wheelchair. They give you like a.
with 4 small wheels, so I couldn't
get. Yeah, like the wheel.
No, I had to use my good leg. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I go over there, fill out the
Oh,
paperwork,
shit.
and they're like, bring it back. So I'm like doing the good lady thing back over there, back to the waiting area. Then they call me like, we'll see you now.
What? You got hit by a car?
Yeah. But the dude
Wow.
is like, he opens the door to the hallway and they're like, you have to come to me though. And I was like, can I just get up there? Like, no, with the wheelchair. So then I
Liability.
do the good leg thing all the way there and goes, okay, cool, I'll wheel you. X-ray me. They left me there for like hours or whatever and picked the road rash out and they're like, cool, here's a prescription and an ace bandage, but
You
go
break
home.
anything? You didn't break nothing.
Nothing?
I'm pretty sure I fractured my patella, but they were just kind of like, whatever. So
What?
they didn't, My knee to this day is bigger than the other knee. It ended my tabletop dancing career.
Patella's the kneecap.
My tabletop dancing career?
Yeah.
How to put down the pole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know.
So I picked up JiuJitsu instead.
Turns out ladies are kind of picky when one knee is bigger than the other.
I guess, dude. Women always look for a reason to disqualify a man, and we always look for a reason to qualify a woman, and that's just how life goes.
That's deep, dude. That's
true.
ocean deep.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yeah. His kneecap is funny. Next, and then we're like,
Is your kneecap all messed up? Like for real?
Yeah,
It
like
looks-
sometimes it will just swell up. Like
Oh.
we'll do something at jiu-jitsu and I have to wear a brace or whatever for a couple days.
fuck
Yeah.
that, dude. A knee injury is fucking shit. So you just okay. You were riding a motorcycle. 6th gear, I'm assuming, slices a car in half, gets ejected, gets shit not talked to, but people come up on you, and then they just fucking treat you, literally, in my opinion, they treat you with no remorse. They're like,
He broke all
They-
his bones. By the time he got to the hospital, only his patella was.
yeah, it was still healing. Well, they probably saw a biggie where they're like, he's fine. This
Oh
is
my
a,
god, your coffee.
it's okay.
Oh.
It's
It's like,
empty.
this is a man. It's fine. Okay. What's a woman?
They're like, walk it off.
They're like, I don't know. He has a full helmet.
Yeah.
He has a full, that's why you're like, he has a full helmet. Get him a fucking shitty wheelchair.
He doesn't deserve the one with the 2 wheels.
Yeah, no, fucking.
Make him use his good leg.
Yeah,
We need to toughen him up a little bit.
Don't worry, his muscles are holding his bones together.
Thank God, dude. Imagine if you didn't have muscles. Oh, you'd be a bag of Jello.
Yeah, but check this out. I was also so paranoid because I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be late for work. I called my boss. I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be late for work. I got hit by a car. And she's like, do not come into work. I was
You're
like,
fine.
I'm going to work.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
See, and that's a
Dedication.
mentality a lot of people don't have nowadays. They get fucking a cough and the flu, COVID, and they're like, 2 weeks off. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like that. I like when men were men and women were not voting. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was a good
And
one, actually.
we're
That's funny.
canceled.
That's actually funny, dude.
I'm joking.
I wasn't expecting
jeez.
that.
Where does Dave Chappelle canceled?
Huh?
Where does Dave Chappelle canceled? Not like the real canceled. We're just not going to let him.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle cancel. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like,
I watched part of that, and I didn't think it was very offensive.
because you have morals and a brain.
I was
and
like,
you're
well,
smart.
I get like he said like shit, but I'm like,
He was
ooh,
being real.
He wasn't like dissing. I'm like,
No.
Well, dude, so part of the thing is like magic words, right? Like you can't say the certain words unless it's followed by praise, and he was telling a story from start to finish. So
stories.
I think most of the people that have a problem with that special was they weren't picking up on the entire story. So he came off the bat hard, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't know, this is going to be a good special."
He is Dave Chappelle, though.
Yeah, but he turned it around, and it was like he had definitely a point to it, and that was he wasn't doing that to be like, "This is going to be my funniest ever." He's like, we need to move forward from this. So,
and he was like, I'm pretty much done after this. Like, this is what you get from me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure it's probably hard to be a comic if you can't make fun of things that you should be able to make fun of.
100%. And that's why it's so hard for comics to be comics. That's why like a lot of comics are like picking up podcasts now. It's like just like, well, I'm gonna make money somehow. I have this fame and my name.
People that will like me will watch it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
But they talk about how hard it is to be a comic because you can't say anything about people getting fucking offended. It's like,
that's
fucking fine.
That's what like comedy is to like offend people and like make fucking people laugh.
You say shit you don't believe in because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, we had a pretty good podcast last Thursday, and nothing wrong with that. But like I said earlier, the guy that was on,
I'm right here. You know that.
No, listen, this is a great podcast. But what I'm getting at is like the guy that was on was like, I even cut out like all of like it wasn't even bad shit, but today's word of a definition of bad, it was bad, but it wasn't. It was just real. It was bar talk, really. Yeah. And he was like, dude, I cut all that out. He was like, hey man, he's like, do we have to post this? No, I could take it down. Like 4 views, nothing wrong with that. But I was like, damn, like it was genuinely funny. Yeah, it was a little bit like it was like I said, bar talk, but we can't even post that. Like, come the fuck on, like, dude, it was like we didn't talk shit on nothing crazy. We just life stories and just. It was just realism, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
what it is.
A lot of people are getting canceled in the NFL for locker room talk on emails.
I know, dude. I was talking to someone a couple years ago, and they were talking about how everything that we've ever said, like said over the phone or like texted or emailed, is gonna like be public information. And I was like, no way. Here we are. Yep. Everything's public information. Now I'm at the point like I don't give a fuck. Like I am who I am. You don't like me, then don't. Like my dad's friend says, if you find me offensive, then don't find me. Like, stay away. Like, you don't have to watch my podcast. You don't have to look at my Instagram. If you don't like my Instagram post, unfollow me.
So
I don't care.
Here's kind of something I've been picking up on is, the story of the boy that cried wolf. You cry something so often, then when it's really time, when it really matters, nobody cares because you're desensitized to it. They're doing that with all these trigger words, right? It's like, oh, you're a this, you're a that, you're a, we're going to give you this label. And at first,
a label now.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, yeah. You can't just be a jackass.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, I have this.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Now it's called the human who cried animal. This is the more politically correct version.
They don't like to be called wolves. It's very provocative.
And you assume the person's gender, too.
All of it. All of it. Yeah. Yep.
I'm just saying, dude.
I know. I didn't
ask. The person who cried animal. Anyways, but no. Everything's got a label.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's like, shut the fuck. I just want to tell everyone on a big sign in the air for the whole world to see. Shut the fuck up and mind your business. Respectfully.
Well, what is that saying? Hard times make strong men make easy times, easy times make weak men make hard times. Like, it's going to come back around. And I think a lot of people are going to be really triggered when times get hard.
Yep. So. Yep. And they're going to run. And they're not even going to run. They're going to have people like fight their battles for them.
They'll segue away.
Dude, they will. Hey. I like segues, motherfucker.
He's got a fleet of segues.
Well, good. I've offended you both now.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, have you seen the one wheel?
Yeah.
I got one. I got the pint, but they came out with the newer one. It's got like fucking, I may be wrong. It's like a 28-mile range on one charge. Bro, it's fucking sick. $2,500, but you boys.
How fast does it go, though?
I think everything's improved. So the range is improved on one charge, and it goes like almost 30 or some shit like that. Like it's really I take that back. I'd have to look it up, but it definitely breaks the 20 because it definitely breaks 20, 21, 22 maybe. Yeah, very fast, too fast on a one wheel. But it's sick. It's sleek looking. It's got a good, nice little color to it. Fucking badass. Dude. I just can't drop $2,500 on that motherfucker.
Well, I was with some friends drinking downtown Sacramento. And
you have a tournament on the 27th.
Well, no, this is a while back.
Okay.
Definitely you can't get me in trouble for this legally anymore. But so we rented those little like electric scooter things, and I was like, these things are awesome. But when I'm driving on it, like, oh, I'm sorry, and people are diving out of the way, I was like, yeah, this should not be okay.
Dude, I think we talk about this every podcast, but
yeah.
How the fuck are those things legal?
They're my favorite.
No idea. I know. I'm like, people are drunk.
Yeah,
can barely walk, and they're on like things that go fast.
Yeah, hella fast,
and like in traffic,
like 0 to 60 with like no lag.
I know. I'm like, there's not 1,000. Like, I want to see scooter deaths over COVID deaths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went by several PD and we're just like, hi. And they're like, whatever.
We were downtown Sac a couple weekends ago, and we're just
we
like,
were.
oh, red lights.
What's a red?
Everybody was just like not paying attention to traffic, and I was like, I think we just cut people off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know where the Gold Bridge is?
Yeah.
You know, like if you're on like the city side, like the capital side, and you're going up to the Gold Bridge, like, and then like you're like passing like Old Town Sac right now.
Yeah.
There's that huge ass wide divide in between. Dude, I was riding on that, jumped it, and then cut across traffic. No, I didn't flip them off, kind of. And then I jumped on the curb and kept going. Hit a fucking red zone. Shoot me. Had to get out of it by pushing, but I have legs of steel. It's fine. Got to the other side and fucking ripping on the bridge, dude. Very fun. If you go at nighttime, you go across the bridge and you look up the whole entire duration, bro. At nighttime with the gold lights,
Don't
dude,
look at the
sick.
traffic, yeah.
Fast as it can. I don't care. My uncle's friend bought one for $5,000. It goes 58 miles an hour.
What?
This scooter, electric, bro,
58.
fucking sick.
You can hit
58
the
miles an
freeway
hour.
with
You go on the
that.
freeway. Yeah, it's got big ass tires, everything. It's sick. I want one.
How tough does he look on it though?
Well, he has a
He has a
full face
helmet.
helmet. So
Oh, you
I don't
can't
know.
tell.
Yeah,
No,
you can't
not
tell how
very.
tough
Yeah,
he
if
is.
he had a
Could be a
helmet.
woman. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, no. I what you were talking about. I'm not gonna get into politicals, but you were talking about views earlier, which I didn't think anything different, but mad respect because a lot of people aren't smart. Is what I'm getting at. You're smart. I like.
Oh, well, try.
Yeah, you're real, man, and that's why I have you on Stay True Sundays, your auntie's favorite podcast. Andrew, do you have any closing statements?
I don't know, man. What's a good closing statement I can say?
I can kind of lead you in the right direction.
I know what you're gonna say. I don't
What?
like it.
I
I
will-
see you at practice.
I will be there on the 27th.
I knew
No.
it. I'll
say
see you
that.
at practice on Monday.
God, do you have anything you want to shout out, say,
So-
anything?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to come out and support Andrew on the 27th, Stockton Arena. Bring signs.
Fuck. Nobody show up. Nobody be there. I want to be myself there. If I go.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he just wants to be by himself. What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Make a face.
I won't tell anybody I'm joining until the last day.
Oh no, I'll be
He'll know.
checking the roster. I'll make sure. I'm like, oh yeah, he's going at 3 p.m. Cool. I'll be done and I can go watch him. I'll just stay in the bullpen so I can get like ringside.
Call it hear about that?
Well,
The bullpen in baseball, they wanted to call it the what arm? The something arm?
No, it was something slaughter something.
What was
thank
it?
you.
Is the bullpen was offensive, so they wanted to call it.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot. Hold on. Give me 3 seconds. This is my closing statement.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
do my
jeez.
closing statement. It was a pleasure, man. I said from a while ago that I wanted you on here, and dude, we kind of got to the point where you finally texted me back on Instagram. Just kidding. And yeah, I'm glad you're on. It was very good. I was actually very curious to hear more about you. What do you do for work right now currently?
So, personal trainer, diet coach.
That's right. Oh yeah, you're my mom's personal
Yeah.
trainer and diet coach. That's fucking awesome. That's so weird, dude. Because Brittany walked in, she's like, "I know Patrick," and I was like,
Yeah.
My mom knows everybody genuinely now. That's so funny. So funny. But yeah, it was a pleasure having you, dude. You can come on whenever you want. I say that to the real people. I mean, I
Oh.
say it to everybody.
For real.
Shoot. No, yeah, come on
reals.
whenever, dude. You can even bring your dog if you want. He can sit right here on my lap. I'll hold him.
Oh my goodness. You would have nobody would hear anything. It would just be a bunch of like
The noises they make.
Oh, dude. Do they do that? If you howl?
Like
What?
no, if we're taking them to like the dog park or whatever, dude, in the back of my truck, it is insane.
That is
And I'll
cool.
pull up next to people and they're just looking all like, what the hell's going on? Like, I don't know.
They're having a party, a
Yeah.
rave.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. I love it. What do you got, Andrew? Did you figure it out?
Here's my closing statement. Well, PETA wants to change the bullpen to the arm barn.
The
And that's it. And
arm
we're done
barn?
here.
The what?
The arm barn.
Arm
And that's it. We're done.
Get
Whoa,
the
whoa.
fuck out of here.
That's
They
it.
did not consult me on that.
Oh, yep.
I'm triggered.
We're done here.
I'm out of here.
Everybody
Bye.
back up.
Fuck this. Shit.
Dude,
The
I
arm
can't,
bar,
yeah, they want to call it the arm barn because
That's
bullpen
so-
is offensive to bulls.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.